A surprisingly pleasant late January Saturday morning brought more than 3 dozen volunteers to Fish Creek Linear Park, where they descended into the woods for the first massive Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful cleanup initiative of 2025.
Look at that.
It's KGPB's 7th annual Fish Creek Cleanup Challenge, an invitation for volunteer groups, individuals, and families to spend a morning grabbing, gathering, fishing out, and hauling off hundreds of pounds of trash, litter, and ugly debris that continues to make its way into the woods, creek beds, and waters along the park's 7.3-mile Fish Creek Trail.
Were you surprised when you got down there to see how much trash there is?
Yes, it's a lot more than I remember. It's on all the trees where it's hard to get, so we try to do as much as we could.
We just need a minute to try to free it up, and then you guys can go crazy getting it.
We're very appreciative of all the Boy Scouts and young troops out here learning about the quality of keeping our environment clean. So glad the residents from all over the cities are coming out and joining us.
It makes me feel so good that there's so many people that are just as passionate as I am about making sure our environment is clean. We have lots of people out here today that have dropped what they're doing, and we even had one gentleman who was jogging by early this morning before we got started and said he'd come back, and he actually did come back. He's out there now.
I saw the booth set up over there as I was running, so I inquired, and they told me that guys are doing a cleanup. I said, well, in that case, I'll just be right back.
Another who came back said he used to ride his bike and walk the trails at the park when he lived with his parents nearby, and volunteered to return because he wanted to become part of the solution to what he sees as a very unsightly problem.
It breaks my heart. It's terrible. So I'm definitely glad that, I'm hands-on, doing my part to, make it better. I want it to look nice, and, as I'm walking by, I noticed all the trash. And before, I never actually took the time to actually, go about it and, do some cleaning up. So it's nice to, give back to this trail and creek that's given so much to me.
Basically, I just wish people would throw the trash in the trash cans instead of just throwing it on the ground or throwing it in the river. I mean, the trees are all twisted up with bags, and it's just, I love nature, and it just makes me kind of sad that, people don't just throw it in the trash can.
We see it every day, and we could walk by it, but taking that first step and taking that initiative ourselves makes a big difference. And it has to start with ourselves and our teaching our children, teaching people that giving back in this manner helps us, helps the environment and the quality of life here in Grand Prairie.
This year's Keep Grand Prairie Beautiful volunteer effort was responsible for removing 1,360 pounds of trash from the park.
3, 2, 1. There we go!
The new year is starting off with a new look at Sycamore Park in Grand Prairie. The park is debuting its first upgrade in 24 years with new playground equipment, benches, and other amenities. On Wednesday, students from the nearby Rayburn Elementary STEAM Academy got a chance to test drive the swing, slides, and other gear. Dallas County provided $450,000 to finance the improvements, and officials say it's the latest example of a city-county partnership that is good for parks.
This is one of many things you have done through your tenure as county commissioner. Thank you so much. $450,000, all from the county. Thank you.
Some of my legacy has been green spaces. Why? Because green spaces is what makes a community. When you have a park, when you have a trail, when you have an open space where your family can come and have a great day together. Study after study shows that green spaces bring not only economic development, but neighborhoods together.
Last year, the city completed similar projects at Tyree, Mi Familia, and Turner Parks.
A brisk, sun-drenched Saturday morning on the third weekend of January brought lots of men, women, boys, and girls from all over Grand Prairie to be a part of the city's Martin Luther King Jr. Day parade and celebration.
Happy MLK!
The parade features several city and state officials, as well as hundreds of students, teachers, and parents from elementary, middle, and high schools in the GPISD. It starts downtown at City Hall, heading west on Main Street, making its way along MLK Jr. Boulevard and into the historic Dalworth neighborhood, before coming to an end at the David Daniels Elementary Academy for a program inside. All of it to celebrate and honor the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the American civil rights leader who helped bring about change in our country and around the world. Recognized as an official U.S. holiday to commemorate his birthday on January 15th, MLK Day is observed as a National Day of Service on the third Monday of January, which this year is January 20th.
Happy MLK Day! Happy MLK Day!
Topgolf is about to tee it up in Grand Prairie. Topgolf is building a new location near State Highway 161 and Mayfield Road in the Epic Central Entertainment District. The two-level venue will feature 80 outdoor climate-controlled hitting bays, a full-service bar and restaurant, and up to 300 employees. On Friday, the city got into the swing of things by adding a tee shot to the traditional groundbreaking ceremony.
At the end of the day, cities have to have developers willing to risk. Let me underscore that, risk. Businesses are going out of business every day, folks. They have to be willing to risk their own capital and believe in your city.
This marks a significant moment for the city of Grand Prairie, and it's a clear indicator that Grand Prairie is a city of growth, innovation, and opportunity.
At Topgolf, we like to say we are the instigators of play. That's really what it's all about at Topgolf, right? We're the instigators of play. And because we're so close to this great Epic Central, which is, of course, another instigator of play, I think it's a perfect match for us here in the Metroplex.
Topgolf Grand Prairie is set to open in late 2025. You still have time to get your free copy of the 2025 Grand Prairie City Calendar. The popular publication spotlights the talent of local and regional photographers. The 2025 calendars are available while supplies last at City Hall.